Welcome back to week 3 of the Dividend versus Growth, Robinhood versus WeBull Investing Challenge. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and this is week 3 of this investing challenge. Now, me personally, I don't really feel like this investing challenge has started off yet, but if you are new to the channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, for the last 3 weeks, I have been doing a Robinhood versus WeBull investing challenge to see whether a growth or a dividend investing portfolio will grow to $10,000 faster. And the rules of this challenge is that I will deposit $100 into each portfolio every single week until one of the portfolios reaches $10,000. But the kicker is the WeBull portfolio was so much larger than the Robinhood portfolio in the beginning that I have only been contributing to the Robinhood portfolio this month until I can get both portfolios to $1,000. Now, with that being said, I'm going to continue this challenge this week, and let's get started. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Anthony McLemore, and this is the Centennial Investor. On this channel, I like to talk about side hustles, making money online, investing in real estate, and obviously stock market investing. If you are new to the channel, I have already explained in the introduction what I will be doing today. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back, and I would appreciate if you drop a like on this video if you enjoy and appreciate this kind of content. I know it's pretty fun for me to make personally, and I sure do hope it is fun for you to watch. So, not to delay anymore, let's get right into my Robinhood portfolio so we can see exactly what's going on in this volatile stock market environment and see what stocks I will be buying in today's video. So here we are on Robinhood, and the value of my portfolio today is $399.12. So I'm going to do a quick overview of the stocks I already own, as well as the value over this portfolio over the last 2 or 3 months, and also go into the last year in all-time charts just for fun, so you can see exactly how bad of a day trader I actually was. So as far as the day, I am down about 0.5% on the day. On the week, I am up 2.16%, or about $8.50. On the month, I'm down almost 0.2% or less than $1. On a 3-month chart, I'm down the same amount. And here's where it gets crazy, because on the 1-year chart and all-time chart, you can see my day trading history and exactly how much money I lost being a day trader. Oh, this hurts to show on YouTube, but here it is. On the 1-year chart, I am down $721. And the all-time chart, I am down $1,001.35. Oh, this hurts to look at. This hurts my heart. Oh, if you appreciate this kind of transparency, please leave a like and a comment down below to let me know that you feel my pain and that day trading is just not for everyone, especially not for me. But let's get back into the purpose of today's video, and let's talk about the stocks that I own in this portfolio, as well as go into the stocks that I'm going to buy. So the first stock on the list is ExxonMobil. I bought Exxon at about $41, and so far I'm up about 8% on that position. I didn't think that this would go up so fast so soon. I honestly just bought ExxonMobil in an attempt to buy the dip on the natural gas crisis that's going on right now, but it has gone up so much that I don't even consider myself buying it at a sort of a good deal right now, because it has gone up so much. If it goes down a little bit more in the future, I may consider buying some more to my portfolio or adding some more to my portfolio, but as of now, I'm thinking I'm going to hold off to see exactly how it performs in the future. So for my next position, I own 1 share of Realty Income at about $50.95. I really like this company. It's about 14% of my portfolio, and on this position, I'm up 4.47%, or just over $2, because I only own 1 share. This is a very small portfolio, and I'm slowly trying to build it up, and in the effort of having this YouTube challenge as transparent and as relatable as possible, I'm going to be building up a small amount over time so you can see exactly what it takes to build wealth or a portfolio in general. Now, to go on a quick tangent, I own about 10 or 12 stocks in this portfolio, and I still feel like that's kind of large, so I may be trimming down the amount of companies that I own. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking through that, but as of right now, I'm probably going to keep the same companies that I have and just keep buying more of the same companies. But going into the next stock that I own 1 share of AG&C Investment, and on that stock, I'm up a little bit over 6%. The next stock I own is 3 shares of AT&T. I really love AT&T. It just has not been performing well recently, and I'll go more in depth into that later in the video. But on AT&T, I'm down about 2.5% on those 3 shares. The next stock I own is Coca-Cola. On Coca-Cola, I'm down about 3%. The next stock I own is PSEC, 2 shares of PSEC, and on PSEC, I am up 14%. Now, I sort of bought PSEC as a little bit of a joke in this video, but I do know it's a good dividend paying company, but I was almost certain, absolutely certain, that it was going to cut its dividends at some point in the future. So PSEC was down to about $4 a share, and I was like, hey, let me just buy a couple shares of PSEC, and it ended up jumping up 50 cents, which is 15%, almost 15%. And that is almost unheard of. So right now, I think I'm going to be definitely staying away from PSEC in terms of price. I think its fair value is around $5 or $6 in my honest opinion, maybe up closer to $7. But as of right now, I own 2 shares of PSEC. In this portfolio, I eventually want to own around 100 shares of this company. But as of right now, I think I'm going to stick with my 2 shares and be happy with my 14% gain, or about $1. So going to the next company that I own is Delta Air. Obviously, Delta Air has a lot of controversy around it and a lot of things that may be going wrong with it, but I bought Delta Air as what I felt like to be a good price at about $23.49 a share, and on that position I am down 4.55%. The next stock I own is Walgreens. On Walgreens, I am down almost 5%. Going to the next stock, I own Regions Financial. I own 2 shares of Regions Financial, and on that stock I am up a little bit less than 1%. And the last stock I own in this portfolio is 1 share of Ford. When I bought Ford in my last video, somebody said if I can find a comment, I'll put it right here, but somebody said that they think I am the only person buying Ford right now, which I don't think is a pretty bad investment at this point because I'm up almost 5% on Ford, but I get what you're coming from. Trust me, I get it. So that's the stocks that I own in this portfolio today. So as you can see, my portfolio is pretty much fluctuating around $400, which is around break even because I put $400 of my own money into this portfolio. And on the week, you can say I have been doing pretty well on the week. But I like to compare my portfolio performance to the S&P 500. We can see that on the day, the S&P 500 is up 0.07%, so right around break even, and on the week it's up over 3%. So my portfolio is only up over 2% on the week, and on the day is actually down a little bit. So I'm underperforming the S&P 500, but this is pretty much okay in my book because I do have the majority of my money invested in an S&P 500 index fund, SWPPX. If you want to learn more about what SWPPX is, check out my most recent video. I explain it pretty much in depth as much as you can in that video. But let's get back to the challenge, and the challenge is to deposit $100 into this portfolio and buy some new stocks. So this week I'm actually going to break the challenge a little bit because I am trying to catch this portfolio up to my WeBull portfolio. So this week I'm going to be depositing $120. I know, big baller alert. You don't have to tell me. No, just kidding. The only reason why I'm depositing more than $100 this week is because I have 3 stocks that I want to buy, and I would not be able to afford all 3 of them if I only deposited $100. So as always, let's go to my WeBull profile. Let's go to menu, and then we can click on transfers and then transfer to Robinhood. And what we're going to do is deposit 120 smackaroons in this portfolio. I almost clicked 125, but I think I'm going to stick with 120. And deposit initiated, and let's do continue and instant access. This is one of the best features about Robinhood, is that when you deposit your money and you have a margin account activated, you can immediately use that money to buy stocks. And that's what I love about it, because I don't have to wait 3 to 5 days for my funds to settle in order to buy stocks. I can buy them immediately. So I have $120, and let's see what my total buying power is. So if I go to invest, my total buying power right now is $134.34. So let's get right into the list of stocks that I want to buy today. And the first stock that I want to buy today is another share of Old Realty. I really like this dividend paying company. I see it as a good deal, and the reason why I see it as a good deal is if I look at the 3 months chart, I see that it has fallen significantly, but it has not been too much adversely affected in the last 1 month as far as the value of the company. So it's hovering around this $50 price range, and I think if it goes back up to $80 to $70, that will be an insane return to have a dividend paying company at such a low price. And I really think that O is a pretty good buy at this point. Let's go to the Robinhood analyst just to see what they're saying. Saying 47% a buy and 53% a hold, so about 50-50. And I can kind of see where they're coming from in this sense, because you never really know what's going to happen in the future. It could fall to $20, $10. You never know with these monthly dividend paying companies. But I'm going to add one more share of O to my portfolio. So let's click buy and let's click 1. We're going to review it, and we're just going to do a market order because we're only buying 1 share and it shouldn't fluctuate too much. And order received and order completed. So I bought 1 share at $53.38, and the current price is $53.36. So I already lost a penny on that stock. That's okay. So moving forward to the next stock I want to buy in today's video, I want to buy one more share of AT&T. I think I want to build this position in my portfolio up to about 10 or 15 stocks because it's so small in the portfolio right now. But I'm going to go ahead and complete that order for 1 share of AT&T, and I ended up purchasing it at $29.19. So moving forward to the last stock I want to buy in today's video, it is 1 share of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a great dividend paying company. It's a dividend aristocrat, and I think it will fare pretty well in the future, regardless of what the pandemic strikes in the future. So it may go down in the short run, but I think in the long run, it will continue to go up. So looking at 3-month chart, Coca-Cola, it was trading around $50 to $60 per share, and now it's at around $45 per share. So I think this is good for the long haul if you plan on buying it and holding it for a really long time. I would have much liked to get Coca-Cola around the $40 to $35 price range, but I think because I'm only buying one share and I'm building up this small portfolio, that this is a pretty good price for it to be added to my portfolio today. So let me make sure I have enough buying power before I buy Coca-Cola, and I have $51 of buying power, and Coca-Cola is about $45. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one share of Coca-Cola today at a market order and let that get filled, and boom, $45.07 spent. Already up 1 penny on that position. And let's look at our portfolio balance right now. So right now, our portfolio is valued at $519.67 with the new stock added to my portfolio. So that's it for the Robinhood side of the challenge today. I want to go over quickly to WeBull so I can see exactly how that portfolio is performing today. Haven't been over there today yet, but I think it will be pretty interesting to see live my reaction to my portfolio balance today. I don't think it'll be too good today because the market hasn't really been doing that well, but it should be an increase in balance overall. So let's get right into that portfolio. Also, before I go into the balance of my WeBull portfolio, I want to remind you that if you want 2 free stocks for signing up to WeBull, then use the link in the description below. You don't have to use my link if you don't want to. I just know that this is a pretty good deal for someone who's just signed up for a brokerage to get, and you actually do get some pretty good valued companies. So I'm going to take you to my free stock page, and on my free stocks, I actually have 5 free stocks so far for only referring 3 people, and I've gotten 4 shares of Levi and 1 share of Snap, and those 4 shares are worth around $48. So you can potentially get up to about $25 to $50 worth of stocks just for depositing $100, and that is an immediate return on your money. But going back into this portfolio, I'm not going to do an overview of every stock I own in this portfolio because I plan on making it its own video. But for the performance for today, I am up $3.86, and cumulative over the last 5 days, I'm up $33.68. So this portfolio is almost at $900. Actually going to be a little bit closer to $900 once those free stocks settle. So I have to do a little bit more work in order to make this challenge fair to get both portfolios to $1,000. So next week I may deposit $220 into the Robinhood portfolio. I'm not really sure yet, but I'll see exactly how it goes. So another disclaimer, this is supposed to be a growth portfolio, but I haven't done a great job of rebalancing it yet. So if I do a quick overview of the stocks that I own in this portfolio, I own O Realty, Regions Financial, Main Street Capital, Coca-Cola, and a lot of companies that can be considered dividend companies. You can see a lot of my holdings overlap in this portfolio, and that's because I made this portfolio well before I thought of this YouTube channel or this challenge. So I plan on doing a video in the future of rebalancing this portfolio to make it as fair as possible. I think I'll do that around the end of this month of May 2020. But that's pretty much all I have for you today, guys. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments on how I can make my videos better, please leave a comment down in the description because I love reading those. I love responding to every single one of you guys, and every comment and every criticism you have is simply a way for me to make my content better for you guys, because my whole purpose of making this YouTube channel is not to make money. It's to be able to provide a way for younger people, younger millennials or centennials like myself. I am considered a centennial because I was born in 1998 and I am 21 years old, and I want to have a way for those younger people to see that they can build wealth and they can have a route to financial freedom that is not as hard as they may think. But if you enjoy this kind of content, you want to see more content like this, just be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button if you really like this video. I'm not going to put any bloopers at the end of this video because this one was way too long, but until next time, guys, peace.